Welcome to the True Blue Podcast. I'm your host, Zach Sucardi. You can find me on Instagram at True Blue Podcast. It is fucking Saturday night. Happy to be here. Gonna talk some fucking poetry, some fucking music and shit. Had a good week. Weather here was kind of all over. We had some snow some mornings, and then it was really nice today. This was one of those weeks, maybe probably so far this month, where I'm really happy to live in New Mexico instead of New Jersey, because the weather there has been kind of crazy, and the weather here has been much tame. So, yeah. One of the reasons why I live here, for sure, is that the weather is so tame. I bought the Trouble CD today, the Nobody Laughs Anymore. They're a punk hardcore band from Boston. I went to my friend's record shop, Astro Zombies, in Albuquerque. I got a Sam Cooke record, and I played it as soon as I got home, and it fucking sounded great. Great Saturday night record. Just a lot of, great songs. Just such a beautiful voice, strong voice, blaring through my home, and it just sounded great. So, some artists, some albums, some styles of music, really, you just want to own on vinyl. And that was one of them. I even think I have that on CD and tape, but to have it on vinyl is just so fitting. And then I also got Sick of It All Live in the Dive. It's a live album from Sick of It All. It's really good. They translate really, really nicely on a live album. And it's cool because it's in the early aughts, and that's when I really like it. I mean, I've always liked them, but that's when I would see them a lot. Late 90s and early aughts. So it's really cool. They do a pretty eclectic set. So yeah, got some records today. Organized all my CDs. I'm trying to get some shelves for my records and stuff. And I want to get some display cases. Well, not display, but places to keep my cassettes. Because I have a lot of my cassettes that are in bins and shit. And that's not, I don't know, but when I have them out, it's great. I want to listen to them more. That my CDs are organized, I want to enjoy them. It's real nice. Excuse me. There's really something to having order. When you have your shit in order, or when things are clean or not cluttered, you just operate. You operate on a higher level. It's so true. I looked up my name recently. So I've been doing ancestry shit. I'm sure I mentioned this. Every person on my dad's side is either Charles or Dominic. So there's a billion of them. And then my Irish side, they're all Williams. And then I was even looking up stuff for one of my brothers. We have same mom, different dad, and all his dad's side is all Thomas. So I was telling my mom, thanks for calling me Zach, because shit, I'm the only one. So when shit's written about me, it'll be just me. So it was cool. I was looking up my name. I kind of knew some of the things already about my name. It means God remembers, which is cool. And it says comes from the Hebrew word zechar, meaning to remember, and Yah, one of the names of God. It's fucking awesome. And that's sort of fitting, I think, because I remember, I don't know, I remember everything. No, but I do. I have an interesting memory. The marijuanas have definitely fogged that memory a little, but I'm still holding strong. So I think that's cool. It's very fitting for me, and it's good to know that God remembers me. But yeah, it's cool. I think it's neat to know a little about just to know about your name and shit, and about your history. It's pretty cool. I guess my name was very biblical, and Hebrew name, Zechariah. So the origin of my name is Zechariah. It's pretty fucking cool. So, I got to tell everyone, one of the best feelings in the world is running over a plastic cup or a styrofoam cup. Plastic bottle, usually, not and those styrofoam cups that they have at the gas stations. Running those over is amazing. Witnessing someone running those over is almost as equally amazing, which I actually did today. I saw someone run over Dr. Pepper, and it was really, really enjoyable. Like the first car hit it, kind of like spun a little, and this fucking Dr. Pepper bottle, it was holding strong, but then the second car just flattened it. It was awesome. I wanted to like get out and just like, scream like, it was so fucking awesome. Really, really satisfying when you line up your like car just right and you run those fucking things over. It's so nice, because I mean you're not supposed to run over most things, right? But like those are pretty safe. I mean, they're already in the street. What are you gonna stop your car, get out, and throw it out? Fuck that. Run that shit over. It's so fucking pleasing. Yeah, but I had a good day. I took my friend to Target. He went and got a bicycle. So that's cool. I remember as a kid my mom doing that for me. And I actually got a mongoose, which he also got, which I thought was sort of funny. Kind of like, dude, this is like... But yeah, it was a real nice day here. Real nice day. I went and played some drums. That was a lot of fun. That was really cool. There was no one there, too. I just sort of like, just chilled. I love my studio. Very fortunate. I am very fortunate to have one. I remember having to play in all kinds of places, living back in New Jersey. There was always like a catch. Whereas this place I have here, there's no real catch. My friend and I share it. It's never a problem. So yeah, it's cool. So I'm going to talk about, I'm going to read some poetry and shit. And then going to talk about my my True Blue playlist. I keep a playlist on this podcast of all the songs I pretty much talk about. It's on my Spotify. If you go to my Instagram, it's True Blue Podcast. There's a link. You click on that motherfucker, and it's a link tree, so it has like all my shit. The first thing on there is the True Blue playlist. I really enjoy doing this playlist. It's really fun to put together. It's fun to share these songs with you guys. I really get into them. I'm already really connected to them. I already really, have they already inspire me some way. But when I do them for the podcast, it's cool. I kind of like really like break them down and stuff, and it's real enjoyable. I just fucking love music. Going to the record store today was just great. I saw my friend Mike. Shout out to my friend Mike from Astro Zombies. We just caught up and just looking through records. It's so like calming, therapeutic. I just love the atmosphere. I'll always love that. I fucking will. It's just great. Especially when like even you see shit on record, and again, it's the biggest form. Even if you're not going to buy it, it's so fucking cool to see some of this shit on vinyl. Like I'm going to buy it one of these days because it's the Wu-Tang Forever. It was like $50, but it comes in this really nice like plastic kind of like case looking thing, and I mean that's probably my favorite hip hop album ever. But just seeing it is so cool. It's so dope to see on fucking vinyl. But yeah, it was great fun. Like it's just so cool. Yeah, and I had pizza today. It was delicious. I go to this place, Saggio's. It's right across from the university. Really good. I got just 2 plain slices, and I had some extra sauce. You got to get extra sauce out here because they can be a bit stingy with it. But it was actually perfect. But still, it's nice to have a little extra sauce. I love the sauce. This is the best. Yeah, it was really good. I had just fucking 2 slices, and it took a while, but I could tell it was fresh. Fucking delicious. I'll wait every fucking time. I'll wait. If I had that option, I'll wait every damn time. Not that like pizza that's not just made is not also fucking delicious, especially living back east. This place that I go to in my town, it's called Original Italian Pizza, OIP for short. It's the best. And yeah, throw anything in the oven and I'll let's fucking do it, So good. But other places, and especially out here, it's nice when you get that fucking delicious flavor. Take a drink of water. So I'm going to read some poetry tonight. I'm going to read a little bit of poetry from the Haiku Moment. It's an anthology of contemporary North American haiku edited by Bruce Ross. So yeah, this is a cool book. I love haiku. These anthologies, you get like 1,000 haiku. And they're so diverse. And it's just so fun. They're really fun to read. And sometimes I'll try to like write one in a similar theme to one of the ones that I've read. It's a cool way to kind of like kickstart some of your creativity, and see if you can kind of write something where it's maybe just colors or like maybe just, sounds or a season or some sort of theme or some sort of almost exercise with it. But yeah, I'm going to read the Haiku Moment, an anthology of contemporary North American haiku, edited by Bruce Ross. I'm not going to tell you like all the fucking people who wrote them and shit because it's just so random. But yeah, you can find this book, I'm sure, on Amazon and all that shit. So let's fucking check this out here. All right, I've already read these, but I'm just going to go through and like read the ones that I've highlighted, and we'll just take it from there. All right, here goes. Below zero, but this week the sun shines right on the kitchen table. It's been cold, that's for sure, sis. Spring thaw, even this tiny stream making such a roar. It's cool. Rush hour, far above the line of headlights, a full moon. See, that's so cool. You could be in your car, and you could just see yourself, you could picture this. Rush hour, we've been there, far above the line of headlights, a full moon. That's so crazy. I love that. Like, it's such a cool image. Excuse me. I'm lactose intolerant, so I have cheese. I get like a little scratchy, so forgive me clearing my throat so much. Midwinter night, a dead spider still clinging to its web. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, dead spider. Yeah. Snowdrifts getting deeper. What do they mean? My dreams. That's cool. I like that. Snowdrifts getting deeper. What do they mean? My dreams. What was this one? January coldness. Snowman shadow reaching our window pane. Morning train entering the dark tunnel. Suddenly, my face. All right, picture this. I'm gonna read this one again. Morning train entering the dark tunnel. Suddenly, my face. I mean, come on, that's so cool. Like, you can totally picture that. If you've ever ridden the subway or any kind of underground train into tunnels and shit, you know what that's about. Autumn wind opening and closing a screen door. Moonless night, the old dog barks at a scarecrow. That's so dope. Straight down, snow falls and falls. The silence deepens. That's awesome. Let me read that again. Straight down, snow falls and falls. The silence deepens. That's one of the, snow can be really beautiful. It can be really great. It sets the mood. It's so fucking quiet. It's like, it really layers on. It's like organic soundproof or something. Yeah, it's one of the really kind of special things about it, I guess you could say. All right, let's see here. Rain all day, the cats yawn. 3:15 a.m. Still I can't fall asleep. You too, cricket? That's for sure. I had a cricket behind. I used to have this big bookcase with like a ton of CDs, and this fucking little cricket got back there, and it was a nightmare. When I killed that thing, I felt like I reclaimed like Ireland. It was like Braveheart in my fucking bedroom. It was awesome. Okay, let's see here. The autumn moon rising later and rounder tonight. That's cool. A brown leaf floats where yesterday I swam with a friend. Cicadas stop, but not my ears. That's really cool. That's such a New Jersey summertime thing for me, is those cicadas. Just hearing them and shit. Firefly there. Not there. There. That's awesome. Yeah, these books are great. Like, they are. They're just so, they're very enriching. Each waiting for the other silence. April birdsong. Spot of sunlight on a blade of grass, the dragonfly. Excuse me, let me start over. Spot of sunlight on a blade of grass, the dragonfly changes its grip. Going out of my way to crunch them as I walk. First leaves of autumn. That's great. I do that too. Going out of my way to crunch them as I walk. First leaves of autumn. Another satisfying thing, kind of similar to my running over plastic and styrofoam, crunching the leaves. Another satisfying thing. The sound they make, the sound I make, autumn leaves. Rest stop, in the darkness, the grass stiff with frost. Our yard, our neighbor's yard, leaves piled on leaves. Ain't that the truth? Lunar eclipse, our eyes looking in the same direction. Last raindrop nears end of twig, nearing it. That's cool. Alright, read just a couple more, y'all. Already the bees have discovered the flowers on the new grave. Yeah, that's brutal. Already the bees have discovered the flowers on the new grave. Again, what an image, you know? It's like, especially something like this. Okay, you're at a cemetery, you know, it's a new grave, and then you're just noticing just nature and the flowers and stuff. The elk herd moving down the ridge and early snow. All right, let's see what we got here. No breeze, the branch where a bird was. Some are very simple, you know. That's why it's fun to write these. You don't have to be fucking Shakespeare, you know, be so deep and all this shit. You can keep it real simple. Nameless, again the windowsill plant insists on blooming. This is cool. Let me read it again. Nameless, again the windowsill plant insists on blooming. That's cool. All right, let's do 3 more. Evening rain, the downrush of day into shadow. That's cool. Let's see. Okay, let's read this here. Cloudy day, half a load of clothes in the wash. See how simple that fucking is? Cloudy day, half a load of clothes in the wash. I mean, really, what you're capturing there is just a moment. A moment. And kind of we've all been there in some way, or you can even just imagine it. All right, new leaves, a day at a time, creeping up the mountain. All right, let's do Van Moor. A wet spot on the rock where the frog sat. I let it pass right through me, cicada sound. So those are great. There's a billion more in here that I can fucking read, and I plan on doing it. Haiku Moment, an anthology of contemporary North American haiku. And hey, I encourage anyone listening to write your own haiku. Again, they can be very fucking simple. You know, you have to start somewhere with it, and it could be really fun. You know, next time you're out somewhere and you get the people watch or COVID people watch or mask watch or whatever, bust out your phone and in the Google Docs or your notepad. Just keep it to 3 lines and just write what you see or what you imagine or whatever. But yeah, I'm happy to share that. All right, on to the True Blue playlist. I'm excited to share this song. I feel like I've shared it before, but I checked the playlist and I have not. It is a song by Kevin Morby. Not Moby, but Kevin Morby. And the song is called Destroyer. It's on the album Singing Saw. So I had heard this song probably a couple years ago. Probably 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. And it was through a playlist that I just found. I used to use Google Play. I have Spotify and YouTube, but before they had YouTube Music, they had Google Play. It was like Google's Spotify, and I listened to some radio station on there. I forget, maybe Pixies Radio or something. Probably not. Oh, I think it was like Postal Service, the Postal Service Radio. So this song comes on, and right away it's piano driven, and then it's got great cadence, and then it really carried along with the ride cymbal, the piano, and then just the way the vocals fit in. It's a wonderful arrangement, almost hypnotic, and like I said, a really great cadence with the song. vocals very clear. Guy's got a great accompaniment, like how his vocals match with the song. And then at the very end of the song, or towards the end, I should say, there's a saxophone part that sounds awesome. And saxophone outside of jazz music can be really iffy. Sometimes it just doesn't work, or it's a little too overwhelming, or just too brass. Whereas in this case, it sounds great. It's so like beautiful. Like it's like you write a song with even you have piano or guitar and bass, drums, but to add like a horn of any kind with like a saxophone, it has to be done just right. And this sounds great. It kind of reminds me of Pink Floyd's song "Us and Them." It has a similar vibe to it, where it's so complimentary. And also towards the end of the song, there's a female backing vocal that is so perfect. It's so perfect, and she actually like sings the word "destroyer," which is the title of the song. She goes "destroyer," and it's so perfect. It just right away I knew this was a good song, and I was really excited. Sometimes I'm really stubborn and I just want to hear what I want to hear, but once in a while, more than once in a while, I'm pretty conscious of it. I'll really want to hear new shit, or find a playlist and just do some random action, or maybe try one of these radio stations. And I came across this song. I'm gonna share the lyrics too, because I really enjoy these lyrics of the song. Let's pull this Fulker up. A to Z lyrics, or AZ lyrics. It's a fucking good site. All right. Here it is. It's called "Destroyer" by Kevin Morby. Have you seen my lover with her long blonde hair? Everything we did just went so wrong. Last time that I saw her, she was standing there. Now I've come to wonder where she's gone. Where she's gone, Lord, where she's gone, Lord. Now I've come to wonder where she's gone. And have you seen my mother? She's out looking for my father. Didn't think she'd be gone this long. He's gone where you can't go, but I let her have her fun. Now I've come to wonder where she's gone. Where she's gone, Lord, where she's gone, Lord. Now I've come to wonder where she's gone. And what about my sister? She looks just like me. Looking into her is like a mirror. And when we were young, we weren't two but one. Sometimes I come to wonder where she's gone. Where she's gone, Lord, where she's gone. Without a kingdom, without a bird over my head. Don't believe what they told you, believe what you heard, or what I said. And now I go down towards the water in which we cried, and now I go down towards the dirt in which we died. Destroyer, destroyer. And oh, what about me? I'm out wandering the streets, silently carrying a song, until it gets too loud and it comes rushing out my mouth. Oh, you'll probably wonder where I've gone. Where I've gone, Lord, where I've gone, Lord. Oh, you'll probably wonder where I've gone. Destroyer, destroyer. Fucking great lyrics. Love how this reads. I can definitely relate in a lot of areas. And this was one of those songs I was like, oh, this is going to be easy to talk about. So check this out. I'll add it to my playlist. If you go to my Instagram, it's True Blue Podcast. I got that link on there, and I'll have this added. I have a lot of great songs on there, if I don't mind saying so myself. So hey, that's it. I just wanted to kind of keep this one short. I'm really excited to have shared this poetry and music, and talk a little shit about the styrofoam cups and pizza and shit. But hey, again, my name is Zach with the True Blue Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have an awesome week. Peace.